If I ever needed proof that I was an electronics gadget person from way back, this is my own personal Casio CFX-200 scientific calculator watch, which I just found over the weekend. I was looking through a box of stuff and I found this and the owner's manual. I must have called for service because I still got my information back there. I remember buying this, I'm not sure when, I think about 1985. All the information on the internet says 1983 it came out, and the date setting example in the manual is 1983, but I think I bought this in 1985. I remember taking it to work and having everybody sit around and look at it. I don't remember why I stopped wearing it. I see that the little 3 button is missing, although it actually works. You can press a pencil in there and get it to work. When I found this over the weekend, of course the display was dead, and I actually had to take it to a jewelry store and get a new battery put in. It cost me $16, and it took a 2016 battery, although the manual says it takes a 2020, but I guess they don't make those anymore, and the 2016 worked, and so I'm happy with it. And other than the 3 missing, I also see that I must have abused it in other ways, because the band turned into a Seiko band along the way. So I don't remember that happening, but obviously it did. But this was the kind of the ultimate and cool gadget watches at the time, and it's still pretty neat. I have the daily alarm set to come on at 3:45, so we'll hear that. And it's a little hard sometimes to get the calculator to come on. Actually, I forgot how to do it. I was pressing all the buttons and I couldn't get the calculator features up, but then it sort of came on. And it does a lot of scientific stuff which I have no clue about. We'll try and do a couple simple arithmetic functions here in a minute. Let's see if the alarm comes on as it should here. There we go. How do I turn it off? I don't know. Something's got to turn it off. Oh, and that button's also the light. It'd show up better in the dark, but it's also the light. So you have all your normal functions. You can have your time function and a stopwatch function that does lapping and all that. And you can go into your alarm setting functions, where you can also set an hourly chime. That's the little bell icon there, is the hourly chime, and the other shows that the daily alarm is set. And that button takes you back to the normal timekeeping features. And let's see, it's a little hard sometimes to get this button in here pressed, which takes it to the calculator functions. Of course, it's real far to the right, so we won't be able to see it hardly, but we'll, well, my fingers are going to mess everything up, aren't they? You know, plus what? Where's the equal sign? So that shows the basic addition, and of course it does tons of other stuff. I don't know how well we'll be able to get some of those things in function, in focus I mean, but it does a whole lot of scientific calculations. We'll look at the manual here in a minute. We can see those. Got different function settings up at the top, and we can always get back to timekeeping. How? Oops, I gotta get out of the calculator first. Yeah, it's been decades since I've used this watch. Takes a lot of experience, but I was able to get the date and time set. And here's the original manual, module 197. Pause your screen and read this if you want. Kind of boring, but somebody might need it. It's way beyond me as far as the scientific calculator functions. This was kind of the ultimate in calculator watches back then, as I remember, and it was an extremely cool thing to have. I'm surprised I didn't throw it away, but I'm glad I didn't. It was really fun to find it over the weekend. Let's see some of the things you can do on the calculator. Of course, this was made for people with smaller fingers than me and better eyesight now. I've gotten so much older. Changing the battery. Care of your watch. Specifications. There's no way it can be damaged by pressing the wrong buttons. Look at the back here. You might be able to see that. I don't know if the lighting's so good. There we go. CFX-200. What's that, module 197 we said? I don't remember how I broke the band, but I obviously got it replaced at some time. So, and the 3 I can use. I just need to use the tip of a pen or something. The button actually does work. It's just the cap that fell off. So that's the Casio CFX-200 from about 1983. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.